lead to diseases. So that is the Kriyahina Bandha. So there are three bandhas which is harmful bandhas and 22 other bandhas which is suitable for therapy. Okay. And these 22 bandhas can be again classified into like this. So this classification is based on certain criteria. So the criteria will be the bandhas which are having rasayana property is five types. That they are Murti Bandha, Jala Bandha, Agni Bandha, Mahabandha, and Susamskrita Bandha. Okay, the bandhas are classified based on the quantity of swarna is used in the preparation. That is known as Nirbija Bandha and Sabija Bandha. Okay, so the bandha which is having swarna as a ingredient is of two types, and the quantity based on the quantity of swarna is added. That is of two types. That is nirbija bandha and sabija bandha. And based on the quantity of apraga sattva is added to the bandha, that is divided into four types. That is bala, kumara, taruna, and vruddha bandha. And based on the physical form or based on the end product of the bandha, it is divided into five types. That is Hoda bandha, Podha bandha, Pishtaka bandha, Kalka bandha, and Kajli bandha. That is, this classification is based on the end product of the bandha. And based on the quality of Rasabhasma. Rasabhasma is also a form of Rasabandha. Rasa liquid mercury is converted into solid state. So the solid state can be of pill form or a churna form, bhasma form, or flake-like form is also possible. So based on the bhasma, if the bandha is rasa bhasma, so that quality of rasa bhasma, based on the quality of rasa bhasma, it is divided into two. That is sajiva bandha and nirjiva bandha. And based on the various drugs are added to the bandha. That is Drudi bandha, Shringala bandha, and Shara bandha. And next one is the only one. One bandha is the bandha which is used for kshetrikarana purpose. That is only one bandha is indicated for kshetrikarana purpose. That is Aroda bandha. So this is the classification. It is not mentioned in anyone in classical textbooks, but for the purpose of better understanding and for the purpose of exams also, you can present the data like this because these all bandhas are differ in the following format. Okay. Next, we will go to the bandhas in detail. So some of the bandhas we will learn detailedly, and some bandhas we will learn only the only for the theoretical purpose because it be useful for the exams also. So the first bandha is Hata bandha. Hata bandha is whenever the mercury is used in the preparation without doing proper purification. That is known as Hata bandha. So since the mercury is not purified, it will cause disease or death. That is for sure. So Hatabandha is Hato Rasaha Savitnyayaha Samyik Shuddhi Vivarjidaha. So without doing proper purification, mercury is used in a formulation or in a bandha process. It is known as Hatabandha. So it will cause mrityu or vyadhi. It will cause disease or death. Even death can occur if you are administering the Hatabandha to a patient. And on the contrary to Hatha Bandha, Aroda Bandha is a good Bandha because in Aroda Bandha, mercury is properly purified before using it in a formulation. So that is a good Bandha, which is therapeutically suitable also. So it is mentioned for Kshetrigarana purpose. So Kshetrigarana purpose, it is given to a patient to make the patient fit for the Rasa Sevana. So that is the Kshetrigarana. For Kshetrigarana, Aroda Bandha is given and Shanir Vyadhi Vinashnaha. So the disease will be eradicated fastly, quickly than the other bandhas. Okay. And the next bandha is the Abhasa bandha. So I have given you the classification. So I will cover the bandhas in that classification aspect. Okay. So first I'm narrating the bandhas which are harmful, which is not therapeutically suitable, which is not used in treating patients. So Hatha bandha, Abhasa bandha, and Kriyahina bandha is the three harmful bandhas. So why I added Arodabandha into this, because it is just opposite to the concept of Hadabandha. So you will be able to memorize it easily. So that is why I added Arodabandha along with the Hadabandha. But Arodabandha is a good bandha which is used for Kshetrigarana purpose. Okay. And Abhasa bandha. So as I already mentioned, it is not used in therapy. And the meaning of Abhasa bandha is the purified mercury. Mercury is purified, but it is
Ma'am,
wrongfully.
it's not audible.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yeah,
Hello.
doctor, you can continue.
Now am I audible? I think there is
Yeah,
some problem with the. mm,
in between there is some issues, but now it's okay.
Now it's okay. Okay, please let me know if the problem, because
Hello, doctor. Yeah,
ah
I think can you check your headset, because the headset the same volume is there with the headset.
on ആവശ്യത്തിന് കുത്തുമ്പോൾ let me check.
Uh,
Ah, so yeah, Abhasa Bandha. So Abhasa Bandha is when the mercury is processed with the wrongful combination of herbals, it will change the liquid nature of the mercury and convert into a Kalkaruba. So in Kalkabandha, it is okay to convert the mercury as Kalkabandha. So, but in Abhasa Bandha, what it actually means is it loses its potency, so it won't be potent enough to be used in formulations or used in any bandha. So that is the Abhasa Bandha. It will loses its guna, that is known as guna vaikradehi. So it will loses its potency and it cannot be used in any preparation or any formulation also. That is known as Abhasa Bandha. And next one is Kriyahina Bandha. Which I already mentioned, which as I already mentioned, it is not completely a harmful bandha. When patient follows apatya only, it will cause diseases. So Kriyahina Bandha. What is Kriyahina Bandha is asamshodhita lohadehi sadhido yo rasottamaha. One second. Kriyahinah savitneyo vikriyam yati apatyataha. That is the term you need to remember. Apatyataha. If the patient follows apatya, it will create some problems. But what is Kriyahina Bandha? The mercury is purified, but not the material which is used, not the lohas which is used for the processing of mercury. The lohas are not purified well before using it in the formulation. So that is known as Kriya Hina Bandha, which is Hina, the Kriya Hina for the Lohas. The Lohas are not purified. That is the Kriya Hina Bandha. So next, so we covered almost the three bandhas, three harmful bandhas and one bandha which is used for Kshetrigarana, that is Aroda bandha. So the three plus one, four bandhas are covered. And the next set of bandhas is the bandhas which are classified based on the end product, right? So the end product will be, so the first one in that classification is Ghota Bandha. Ghota Bandha is that is which is similar to the Potali Kalpana. The Bandha, the end product will be of Gudikagradi. That is the end product shape. So Ghota Bandha Savitneyam Shikram Sarvagadapaha. So it will eradicate the diseases quickly. As you know, that Potali Kalpana has a high therapeutical applications. Though we are not using in the pharmacies or in the clinics, but it is the studies have shown that Potali Kalpana even the Potali Kalpana is used in the emergency conditions also. So that is the Kota Bandha. So Potali Kalpanas are the type of Kota Bandha by which the process by which mercury is converted into a Gudika. That is a Potali. You might have seen the Potali. So that is the Gudika. When the mercury converted into Gudika Akara, it is known as Kota Bandha. And next one is Porta Bandha. Porta Bandha is very, very, very important because you will do the practicals also. The Parpadi Kalpana will come under Porta Bandha. So the slogan you have to study also. Druda Kajaliga Moja Patrage Chipadi Krutaha Sapotaha Parpadi Seva Balati Agila Roganot. The Parpadi Kalpana is useful for from Bala for a child and for a Vruddha also. In geriatric conditions also Parpadi Kalpana can be administered. So Druda Kajaligaha Moja Patrage Chipadi Krutaha. The molten Kajali. The molten kajali is the required materials are the molten kajali and plantain leaf, which is converted into a flake-like structure. Since the Porta Bandha is very important, I have detailed the process a bit more. So the preparation of Parpadi is a really important aspect of the Dasa Shastra because it is very useful in therapy, especially in the Grahini and several GI gastric disease. So we have to take a clean plantain leaf and keep it on an even surface. And over to that plantain leaf, you have to keep a fresh cow dung bed. We have to place a cow dung, spread the cow dung, freshly collected cow dung onto the plantain leaf, and the thickness of the bed, the cow dung bed, will be of 1 angula, and over to the cow dung base we will place a plantain leaf, and over to the plantain leaf we will smear a thin coat of ghee. And now the bed is ready. The cow dung bed is ready. Now what we have to do is we have to melt the kajali taking in a Darby Yandra or Paliga Yandra. And as soon as it melts, it has to be transferred or poured onto the plantain leaf, which is kept over the cow dung base. And as soon as it is poured, a fresh plantain leaf is placed over the molten kajali and pressed with a cow dung potali, the potali which is tied with a cow dung, freshly collected cow dung. So soon after, when it is completely cooled, it has to be taken. There will be flake-like product, will be the final end product shape of the parpadi. So that is the preparation of parpadi. So Druda Kajaliga Moja Patrage Chipadi Gadaha Sapoda Parpadi Cheva Baladi Agiliroganat. It is useful for from childhood till the for the geriatric conditions also. It is useful in various therapy. Okay, so that is the Porta Bandha. So first bandha is Porta, next is Porta Bandha, and the third bandha in this type is the Pishtiga Bandha. Third bandha is the Pishtiga Bandha. So in this, as the name indicates, it will be the Pishtiga will be the end product will be or a paste form. So it will be, it is more or less similar like a Navani the Pishti and Dresa Pishti that is explained in the Paribhasha. So the Pishtiga Bandha is prepared by triturating the Parada under the sun in a Ghalva Yandra with in Navani the Bandha it is in the Pishti it is Dugdha and in Dresa Pishti it is Swarna and Marada only. So that is Pishtiga Bandha. So Tivra Adabe Gada Tara Avamardhanad Pishti Bhavetsa Navaniyaduruba. So the mercury has to be triturated under hot sun rays in a Galvayandra till it becomes Navaniyaduruba, buttery like consistency. That is known as Pishtiga Bandha. It is the Pishtiga Bandha is used for Deebana and Pachana. Okay, then the fourth bandha in this category is Kalka Bandha. So Kalka Bandha is explained in the part of Samskara. So after doing the Svedana Samskara and Svedanadi Samskara, Svedana as well as Mardana Samskara, the mercury will convert into a shape like Kalka. That is a bolus form. That is known as Kalka Bandha. Vedadi, Sadhida, Sudo, Pangatvam, Samubhagadaha. It will look like a Panga. So that is that kind of end product is known as Kalka. So that Bandha is known as Kalka Bandha. And the next bandha is also very important bandha, like the Parpadi bandha itself, Kajali bandha. So, Kajali, you might know the Kajali, you might know the sloga, that is Dadubir Gandha Kadesha Nirdrave Mardido Rasaha Suslakshnaha Kajalabho Aso Kajalita Vidiyade. So, the mercury is triturated with another minerals and metals till we obtain jet black colored Kajali. So as you can see in the picture, it is very dark black colored. It is not a jet black colored Kajali. So it is Nirdrave Mardidurasaha. Without using any liquid medium, we are triturating the mercury with the Gandhaka. That is known as Kajali Bandha. Kajali Rasa Gandhota Suslakshna Kajalobama. It has to be Suslakshna in nature and Kajalobama. That is jet black color. That is known as Kajali Bandha. So this is the last bandha in the category of the end product, and based on the end product, it is classified into 5. That is Pishta Bandha, Podha Bandha, Poda Bandha, Pishta, Kalka, Kajali. So the 5 bandhas are covered. Okay. And the next classification is based on the Abharga Sattva added. It is divided into Balaga, Kumara, Taruna, and Vruddha. And in Balaga Bandha, if the Abharga Sattva is added equal to the quantity of Parada, it is known as Balaga Bandha, which is used for Rasayana purpose and the diseases with the complications and with the Arishta Lakshanas. In that aspect also, Balaga Bandha preparations is administered to the patients. Okay. So the mercury and Abharga proportion will be 1:1 in Balaga Bandha. In Kumara Bandha, the proportion will be 1:2. The Parada is 1 and 2. Parada is triturated or treated with or processed with 2 part of Abharga Sattva. So that is Kumara Bandha. So in Kumara Bandha, the duration as well as the dose is also mentioned for therapeutical administration. So it can be given up to 21 days as mentioned by Acharya Rasavagbada. So Saptri Saptaratre, it can be administered for 21 days. And it is Rasayana. It is Rasayana. That Bandha is similar to the Balaga Bandha. It is also Rasayana. Okay. So Dviguna Jirna, the Parada Jarana has to be done with 2 part of Abharga Sattva. That is the Kumara Bandha. And next Bandha is Taruna Bandha. Taruna Bandha, the proportion will be 1:4. Parada will be 1 part and Abharga Sattva will be of 4 part. And here also we can give the medication. We can give the Parada Bandha up to 21 days. So it is used for Rasayana Veera Balapradada. So it is useful in rejuvenation therapy and for the Vajigalana purpose also. It will increase the potency as well as Balapradada. Sharira Bala will also be increased by or Sharira Bala for the immunity purposes also. Taruna Bandha can be used. And Vruddha Bandha is the Parada Bandha. Parada is to Parada, the proportion of the Parada and Abharga Sattva will be 1:6. 6 part of Abharga Sattva will be there. Okay. So we have covered that the bandha, which is classified based on the amount of Abharga Sattva base. Okay, so that is Bala, Kumara, Tarana, Vaya, which is very easy to remember also. Okay, next bandha is according to the amount of gold is added to the Parada for different kinds of processes. It is divided into 2. That is Nirbija Bandha and Sabija Bandha. In Nirbija Bandha, it is the gold is added in a quantity of 1 part of the 1/4 part of mercury. So 1 part of mercury and 1/4 part of gold is added into the process. So that is known as Nirbija Bandha. So it is Sagalama Yakna. Even it is 1/4 part, it is used to it is suitable for all kind of diseases. So that is Nirbija Bandha. In Sabija Bandha, the gold is added as well as the gold is added to process the mercury along with the other drugs, that is abraga sattva, shuddha swarna, shuddha rajata, shuddha tamra and shuddha kanta loha is also added to do the benda. So that is known as sabija benda. So that proportion will be 1:1. So that is the difference between nirbija and sabija benda. And based on the quality of Rasa Basma, Sajiva Banda and Nirjiva Banda. Sajiva Banda means, as the name indicates, when the mercury, the Parada Basma, a pinch of Parada Basma is put into a fire source or Agni. It will burn with fumes. That is known as Sajiva Banda, which is, that means the mercury metallic part is still there in the Basma. So it is not it is useful for the Geradoga, that is in geriatric condition it can be used, Sajiva Banda. And Nirjiva Banda is the Parada Basma is prepared by after Nirjiva Banda, when the Parada Basma is put into a fire, it won't make any fumes. So that that means it is properly prepared, and that Basma is prepared after doing the Abraga Jarana and Gandaga Jarana also. This Basma is best of all medicines. So like Nishesha Rogan Vinihandi Sadhyaha. So almost all the rogas it can be administered, and the Parada Basma will not burn. That is the importance of Nirjiva Banda. So Parada Basma will not burn with the fumes. If it is burns with the fumes, it is known as Sajiva Banda. Okay, so that is the difference between Sajiva Banda and Nirjiva Banda. Okay. And next banda is the bandas which are suitable for Rasayana therapy. So the first two bandas like Agni Banda and Jala Banda. As the name indicates, Agni means the Parada is processed in, or Parada is treated in various levels of temperature, and that banda can be attained by using the Parada alone or the Parada with other materials. The other herbal drugs or metals or minerals can be used, but the Parada alone can be converted into a banda state, a solid state, by treating it with different levels of temperature. That is the meaning. These bandas will have a deeper meaning, but I don't think you don't have to go into that aspect, because in UG and PG level it is not needed that much. So Agni Banda is the Parada is treated with the different levels of temperature. That is known as Agni Bandha. As the name indicates, it is very clear. It is the treatment of Parada with Agni, different kinds of Agni. Okay. And next Bandha is Jala Bandha. As the name indicates, it is the Jala. Parada is treated with the Jala. So here the Jala is a specific kind of Jala, that is Shila Toya. Shila Toya is used, and some process, and that Bandha is known as Jala Bandha. Okay. And the next bandha in this category, in the Rasayana therapy, that is Murti bandha. In Murti bandha, it is the Parada is treated with various Divya Mulikas. Divya Mulika means specially mentioned herbal drugs. There are a lot of Divya Mulis are available, are enlisted in the Ananda Kanda by Mandhana Bhairava. And these Divya Mulis are used to treat the Parada or to process the Parada, by which the Bandha, solid state of Parada, is achieved. So that Murti Bandha is known as, Murti Bandha, which the importance of Murti Bandha is it can withstand high temperature. That is the Krado Atyagni Sahorasaha. So the Murti Bandha can withstand even high temperature. Okay. In Sarva Yogeshu Yojitaha Niraubamya Bhalapradaha. So we cannot compare the therapeutic effect of this bandha with another bandhas. That is the they are explaining the therapeutical activity or therapeutical efficiency or potency of the bandha. So next bandha is Mahabandha. So Mahabandha is when the Parada is treated with the gold and Rajata, and it is converted into bandha. That is known as Mahabandha. So both the metals, Parada is treated with only the Swarna and Rajata. That is known as Mahabandha. Parada treated with Swarna, Abraga, Gandhaga, and Rajata. It is known as Sabija Bandha. That is mentioned under the Swarna containing Bandha. So in this Mahabandha, it is only the gold and the Rajata is used. Okay. And the next Bandha, the last Bandha in the Rasayana Bandha, that is Susamskrita Bandha. In Susamskrita Bandha, the herbs like Vishnukranta, Somalata, Kumbi, there are a list of certain herbal drugs are enlisted, so that the Parada is treated with those particular drugs, and it is converted into a solid state, or the Bandha state is achieved. That is known as Susamskrita Bandha. So the drugs are mentioned as Vishnukranta, Somalada, Kumbi, Kanaga, Mulaga, Vrishtiga, Hasti Shundi, and Hamsapadi, Asuri, like Sarshaba and all. Here the liquid media, this is a Kalka Drivyas. And these Kalka Drivyas are triturated with Parada using the liquid medium as urine of a young cow. So that Gomutra is taken and triturated with this Kalka, and the Parada is also added, and trituration is continued till we get the Bandha. So that is known as Susamskrita Bandha. It is used for Rasayana. And next Bandha, like Drudi Bandha. Drudi Bandha is it is actually done after the Bahya Drudi, that is the 12th samskara of Mercury. So it can be considered as a midway process, the Drudi Bandha. So the Drudi Bandha is considered as after the Bahya Drudi is achieved, after the Rasa is achieved, the Bahya Drudi, or after the Bahya Drudi samskara is done on Rasa, it will consider as the Drudi Bandha. And the next Bandha is the Sringhala Bandha. So that is Sringhala Bandha is when the Parada is treated with the Vajra, that is known as Sringhala Bandha. That is the this classification is based on the materials, which are different kinds of materials that are used along with the Parada to make the Bandha. So in Sringhala Bandha, it is Vajra. In Drudi Bandha, it is after the process of after the Bahya Drudi has been achieved. So that Parada is taken for the Bandha. So that is Drudi Bandha. And Sringhala Bandha, the Parada is treated with the Vajra. That is known as Sringhala Bandha. And the next Bandha, the last Bandha is Kshara Bandha. In that category, that is Kshara Bandha. By the terminology itself, you will understand that Kshara Bandha is the mercury is processed with the सुधावर्गद्रव्य, that is शङ्खशुक्तिवराढातेः असौ संशोधितः रसः संसाधितः रसः क्षारबन्धपरं दीप्ति पुष्टिकृत् शूलनाशनः. So Ksharabandha is the mercury, when the mercury is treated with the Shankha, Shukti, Varadadi, Varadiga, etc. Sudhavargadravya, it is known as Ksharabandha. It is used for Dibana and for the rejuvenation purpose, and as well as Shula Nashana. In all the conditions of pain, you can administer the Ksharabandha, which is very important because we are using many formulations that are considered as a Ksharabandha, because that are the mercury in combination with the Kshara, Sudhavargadravya. So it is known as Ksharabandha. It is very therapeutically applicable also. So that is the Bandha. And last Bandha is the Jaluga Bandha. Jaluga Bandha, it is not therapeutically used. It is basically used as used as a sex tool at that time. So it is only explained by some of the acharyas. So the Jaluga Bandha basic method of preparation is Parada is triturated with the some metals and minerals, and along with the some kalkadrevyas are added, and trituration is continued until we can until we get a solid form of, and until we can roll it into a jaluga shape of a leech. So there are about more than 10 methods are explained for the preparation of Jaluga Bandha in Dasaratna Samuchaya. But one method is I have mentioned here. Mercury is added with a half part of gold and 1/4 part of lead, that is Naga, and it is then added with the 1/16th quantity of the Kalkadrivya, and it is triturated until we get a solid form which can be rolled into a leech-like form. So that is the Jaluga Bandha. So here the bandhas are in total like all the bandhas which are I started with the harmful bandhas, and we covered almost all the bandhas in detail, and this is the important classification that you need to remember, because by studying this classification it will be easy for you to remember also. The 3 bandhas are the harmful bandha. Rest 22 bandhas can be divided into based on these criteria. So that is the bandha. Dr. Jasul, shall I move on to Ashtasamskaras of Parada? Dr. Anjana, shall I move on to Ashtasamskaras of Parada? Hello? Hello? Hello, Dr. Jasul, am I audible? Hello. May I move on to the next subject?
Hello?
Anjana, may I move on to the next subject? Ashram
Yeah, you can continue.
Okay. Thank you, Anjana. So the next topic is Ashta Samskaras of Parada. Okay. Ashta Samskaras of Parada. Actually, the samskara, the term samskara means samskarohi gunandharadana muchyate. So while learning, just give me 1 second. Ashta Samskaras of Bharata. In Charaka Samhita, while enumerating the types of guna, he has mentioned 4 types of gunas are there. That is Gurvadi Guna, Vimshadi Gurvadi Guna, Atma Guna, 6 Atma Gunas, and Artha Guna, 5 Artha Gunas, and 10 Paradi Gunas. Among the 10 Paradi Gunas, he has mentioned Samskara as the second last guna. Okay, Samskara is one among the Paradi Guna. Okay, in that aspect, Charaka has mentioned Samskarohi Gunantharadhanam Uchyate, because it means Samskara is the process by which we can change the quality of a substance. This is the basic idea of Rasa Shastra. In anywhere in Rasa Shastra, we are using or we are giving a patient, giving a medicine to a patient, which is known for its poisonous activity, right? Even not even the metals and minerals, even the Vishobha Visha, like Vatsanavi, is known for its poisonous activity. But we are, after doing the Shodhana purpose, after doing the after it is purifying with the Gomutra Stavana, it is converted into a therapeutically active or potent medicine. So that is the idea behind every medicine that we are using in Rasha Shastra and Vaishijya Kalpana. Rasa Shastra, especially Rasa Shastra and Vishobha Visha. So Samskaro hi Gunanthanadhani Muchade, by which we change the quality of a substance into quality of a substance. We are changing the quality of a substance. That is known as Samskaraha. And what is the difference between Shodhana and Samskara? Shodhanam dosha haranam samskarohi balatejo abhivardhanam. Shodhana is used for removing the physical and chemical blemishes or impurities of a material or a metal or mineral, any drug. And samskara is balatejo abhivardhanam. It is used to increase the potency, as well as it is used by doing samskaras. There will be we can remove the impurities, but it will potentiate the drug also. That is the difference between Shodhana and Samskara. And coming to Parada Samskara, like the other metals and minerals, for Parada also Shodhana and Marana procedures are explained. But the use of Ashta Samskara, the Parada, is the best when it is used in the formulations. But in anywhere in India, it is not used in pharmacies. It is not used while preparing formulations, different kinds of formulations, because it is a tedious process. It is a very costly process also. So the pharmacies do not work in that way. So that is why. But if you are using it, the Ashta Samskara, the Parada, in a formulations, it will be the best. Okay, so that is the Parada Samskara. It is done to potentiate the Parada, as well as by doing the Parada, the blemishes, the impurities will be removed. But by doing the Samskaras, it is potentiate. The Parada will be, the Balatejas of the Parada will be improved, or the Parada will be potentiated. That is the reason why we are doing the Parada Samskaras. Okay, then the number of Parada. So there are 18 Ashtadesheva Samskaraha, Una Vimshadika Kvachit. The 18 Samskaras have mentioned, as well as 19 Samskaras. Among all the Acharyas have mentioned 18 Samskaras, and in Ayurveda Prakasha and some other Acharyas have explained 19 Samskaras of Parada. That is the general number of Parada. And coming to the Ashtadasha Samskaras, in Ashtadasha Samskara itself, it is divided into 2. That is Ashta Samskara and Ashtadasha Samskara. The Ashta Samskaras are used for Deha Veda, to be used in a therapeutical purpose, in therapy, for the treatments. And Ashtadasha Samskara is used for Loha Veda, or alchemy, or metallurgy. That is known as Ashtadasha Samskara. So what are the samskaras? Ashtadasha samskaras. Tyatsvedanam tadanumardana morshanam utthavanam padana rodana niyamanani sandeevanam gagana bhakshanamanamatha sancharanam tadanu garbhagada dudishcha bahya drudihi sudaga jaranam syad grasastada sarana karma paschad sankramanam veda vidihi sharire yogastada ashtadashada atra karma. These are the 18 samskaras explained by Rasaratna Samuchaya, and almost all the Acharyas have accepted this 18 samskaras, and it is mentioned in the 11th chapter itself. So Rasa Shodhanadi Kadanam, you can find the Rasa Bandha as well as Parada Ashtadasha Samskaras in detail. Okay, so these are the Ashtadasha Samskaras, in which the first 8 Samskaras are considered as Ashta Samskaras, which is used in Deha Veda, which is used for therapeutical application. Okay. Next, how much quantity of mercury is needed? Like how much minimum quantity is taken before for the how much minimum quantity of mercury is needed to do the Ashtasamskara, and how much maximum can be taken for doing the Ashtasamskaras? That is the common question. So in Dasiratna Samuchaya, it is mentioned as Dve Sahasri Palanam tu Sahasram Shadameva cha Ashtavimshat Palaneva Tesha Panjagameva va Palardhageneva Kartavya Samskaraha Sudagasya cha. So the upper limit, the maximum quantity of mercury is 2000 pala. That is, it will come around 96 kgs. And the lower limit or the minimum quantity of mercury is needed is half pala according to Dasiratna Samshaya. It will come around 24 grams. According to Rasa Tarangani, the maximum quantity is to be taken is 100 palas. That is, it will come around 100 pala means 1 pala is 48 gram. So 100 pala will be 4.8 kilograms. And the minimum quantity is 1 pala. Below 1 pala is not to be taken for the Ashtamskaras, because there will be a loss will be there. There will be a decrease in the yield when it is when the Ashtamskaras are completed. So there must be something which has to be remained after this process. So 1 pala is the minimum quantity according to Rasa Tarangani, and according to Rasa Samuchaya, it is half pala. Okay. Then we will start the process. Sudine Shubha Nakshatre Rasa Shodhanam Arabhe. Okay. Then the first method is Vedana method. So in any process in Rasa Shastra, like in any process, it is any method, or even it is a Shodhana or a Marana, any method or preparation of various formulations also, there will be 3 levels of procedure. That will be like a standard operating procedure. So the first level will be the preparatory or pre-procedure or pre-process, the preparatory phase. And in that phase, we will be doing the procurement of the raw materials and preparation of the raw materials into kalka, or the kalka preparation. All those preparatory process will be coming into the level 1. And then second phase or second level will be the actual process. That is in case of Ashtamskaras, it will be Svedana, Mardana, Murshana. The actual process or the heating process. In this condition, it is heating or titrating process, or the actual process will come under the second level. And the third level will be the recovering that particular drug which is taken for purification, or that will be the third level. This is similar. This is same for every process that we are doing in metallurgy or Rasa Shastra. So I will explain the Ashtamskaras in that way also. Okay. So the Svedana Samskara, the definition is given as Charamle Raushade Vabi Dhola Yendre Sudasyahi Pajanam Svedanakyam Syar Mala Shaitanya Karaga. So the Svedana of mercury, heating the mercury in a pottery, by suspending it in a prescribed liquid media for a specified period of time. That is known as Svedana. So Svedana is, the process is Svedana, and the Svedana is done in Dhola Yandra. So Dhola Yandra will be this is the picture of, there is a transactional picture of Dhola Yandra, as well as the actual complete picture of Dhola Yandra is given in this picture. I have taken a screenshot of the video which is available in YouTube. There is a YouTube channel in which the yandras and all are explained in animation. So it will be very easy to understand. Okay. So this is the Dhola Yandra. So this is the olden days Dhola Yandra. You don't have to take the mud pot now for the Dhola Yandra. You can take steel pot for the Svedana purpose. So the Dhola Yandra, the essentials of the Dhola Yandra is like it has to be you have to have you have to take the drug of choice or drug for the drug which is used for the purification in a pottery. You have to tie the drug in a pottery that is shown in the that is what we can see in the pottery, that white colored bundle which is suspended in a liquid media. So the pottery is suspended in a liquid media, and heating is processed, and heating is done for a specified period of time. That is known as Dhola Yandra. Okay. So coming to mercury, that is Svedana process, we have two questions. That is what is added with mercury in the pottery, and what is the liquid media is used. So the liquid media is used is will be having the property of Ksharatva and Amlatva. Both acidic and alkaline nature of the alkaline liquid medium can be used for Svedana process. In Shodhana of Haritala, it is mentioned as Svinnam Kushmada Toeva, Tilakshara Jaleyaviva, Toeva Churna Samyukya. So, in that aspect, it is alkaline liquid mediums are used. But in Svedana of mercury, it is both the liquid mediums can be used. And in Acharyas has specified the liquid medium as Kanjika, which is acidic in nature. Okay, the Kanjika, which is prepared properly, will be in acidic nature. So that is used for the Vedana process. And for the Kalkadrivya, that is another question. What is the Kalkadrivya is used? So the Kalkadrivya is used is Trayushnam Lavana Asuryu, Chitraga Ardraga Mulagam, Chipta Sudo Murdusvedo, Kanji Gena Dinatrayam. So the Kalkadrivya will be Trikadu, that is Shunti Marjipipali, Lavana Asuri, that is Sarshaba, and Chitraga Ardraga Mulaga. Each drug has to be taken in 1/16th quantity of mercury. If you are taking mercury 1 gram, you have to take 1/16 gram, you have to take 1 gram of each drug. So, Kalka is for Kalkadrivya, you have to use these drugs. And for liquid media, you have to take the Kanjika. And why it is done? It is done for Mala Shaithilya Karakam. So, during the heating process, the external dirt or the impurities that which is adhered to the mercury will be loosened up. That is the process. That is the purpose of Svedana Samskara. And in the table, you can see the Yandra is Dhola Yandra, process is Svedana, medium of Svedana is Kanjika, and the intensity of heat. You have to maintain the heat between the Mridu Agni. The Mridu Agni will come under 250 degrees Celsius itself. Though it is mentioned as 98, it may go up to 250 degrees Celsius, and Madhyama Agni, it will go up to 450 degrees Celsius, and in Tishna Agni, it will go up to 600 degrees Celsius. Okay. So the process, what is the procedure? So the pre-process will be preparation of pottery. So preparation for the preparation of pottery, you have to prepare the kalka first. So you need to take the kalka drivya and powder it and make it into a kalka by adding sufficient quantity of water into it. Okay, and triturate the kalka with the kanjika for some time, and after that you need to add and triturate the kalka, and you need to make the kalka, prepare the kalka, and you need to place the kalka uh, onto a kadali patra. Okay. The kalka drivya has to be the properly prepared kalka is placed on a kadali patra, and parada is added into that. This kadali patra is tied into a pottery, and after that, the four or two folded cloth is wrapped around the pottery, and it is also tied. Okay, that is the preparation of pottery. And the second level is preparation of dhola yandra, or the dhola yandra, the pottery stabana in the dhola yandra. So the clean vessel is taken and filled with kanjika, and the pottery has to be suspended from the neck of the pottery yandra. And the next phase is the heating phase. That is Svedana and Mriduvagni. The Svedana and Mriduvagni is continued for 3 days. That days has to be mentioned in Kanjigena Dinatrayam. So Trayushnam Levanasuru Chitraga Adraga Mulagam Chipta Sudo Murdusvedo Kanjigena Dinatrayam. 3 days has to be continued. So that Svedana is done for 3 days. After that, on the 4th day, the mercury is recovered from the kalka by washing the kalka with the hot water or kanjika. That is the last and final phase of the Swedana process. Okay. So, so we will actually, I will show you a video which is uploaded in the YouTube. Which is a video of Ashta Samskaras, which has been uploaded by Dr. Sandeep. He is a faculty of Bapuji Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital. So I couldn't be more thankful to him because of that you would be able to have a practical sense of these procedures. Okay, so Anjana, can you see the video?
No.
Okay, so I will stop share and I will again share my screen into the Google tab. Okay.
Okay.